We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers.
What's up, YouTube? RichGamer997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play right after these commercial breaks. It's Aiden RBX. Hello, sir. How you doing tonight? Give me 1 second. I will return.
Goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Kyle Hendricks is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll...
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Chicago Cubs.
What's up, it's Aiden.
And
what's
now
going on?
To meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands
Hope
out?
you're having a good night.
I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's already hit 3 home runs in this series alone, guys, so he looks awful comfortable. He has that confidence, and his swing is flat out locked in. He's looking for more in this one.
Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for Game 4.
It is what it is. You love who you love,
Kyle
right?
Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true
that was
slider.
the 4th
The key
game.
to
I
Kyle
don't even know
Hendricks,
who fucking
inducing
leads.
early contact.
Three. Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Okay, so Mets are leading the series 2-1. Hey, it's 24. Welcome to stream. Long time no see.
Hey, no outs now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So we're leading the series. Hopefully we can win the series and continue moving forward in the playoffs.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all
Ed Drummond's
people,
about to
pitchers,
get beat
batters,
down if you
managers.
don't call those
All you
fucking
want
strikes.
as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real
Hey,
long
one down
fuse.
now,
He's
one
not
down.
afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Counts even
You
at
don't have to
2-2
think it's a
one.
strike when it's in the zone. You
That
can
pitch
see
is
it's a
in
strike.
triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back
knuckle.
strikeouts here to open the home
That
first, 2
knuckleball
away.
is dirty.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at
Damn
what's happening in the
Yankees leading.
American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well.
Hopefully the Twins. That'd be crazy if we went
Now in the box, Mookie
And,
Betts.
Yankees
First 2
win.
men in the inning have both gone
right
down
fielder.
via the strikeout, so we'll
Mookie.
see if he can fare any better.
Bet.
strike batter out with a pitch inside the zone, strike batter out with a pitch outside the zone.
Hey, we got 2.
Sometimes we can get him to chase.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle round.
Gotcha. That was outside
So
the
he makes
zone.
quick work of
As
him
we
here.
challenge
3
complete.
straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless.
Oh, that's cool.
Digging in, Ian Happ will lead things
Leading
off
off
here in this
for the
one-run
Cubs.
contest.
Yeah, someone
center
just
fielder,
added like college football
Ian
to Madden, so
Happ.
it's a good thing that you have people out there that can create stuff, you know. And then in 9 pitches or less. Oof. That's a tough one. Let's go for it.
No one out now.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all
bitch.
different
I
types
guess
of
those
weapons.
9
We're
pitches
gonna see
out the
one
window.
flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Oh, you even fouled that one off too. Now, I'm probably gonna waste the 9 friggin' pitches on this guy alone. Shit.
High in the air out to center field. Franks moves over. He's got it 1 away. So in now for Chicago, Anthony
Batting
Rizzo.
The
Ready
first
for the
Rizzo.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Anthony
Fastball
Rizzo.
here as he'll take a
Oh,
look
come
at
on,
ball
Blue.
1-0.
The hell, are you
There's
blind?
not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first
we got
strike
one.
right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Challenge failed.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's the same
That
place
fastball
the
was a
other ball
lively
was,
one. You could
and
hear
he
the
called it a
pop of the
fucking
glove
ball and
all
not
the
a
way
strike.
up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here's another 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Bryant over to his left, and there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, in this game, they can play for eternity.
He's able to pound his own, get ahead in the count.
Well, I think we can honor there's a retirement date or something.
I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Bryant is up with it. Throw on the board.
So I'm pretty sure he'll be retiring soon.
Now batting, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
I got underneath it.
Is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Play ball. Leading off for the
First pitch of the at-bat.
the third baseman, Eduardo.
Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball.
See, I want to add another pitch. I want to add like a slider or something.
From the windup, the
Curveball,
1-1 pitch.
But I don't even use my. They even call for the friggin' changeup that often. There you go. Call for it now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up
So I'm like,
one.
should I add another pitch when I barely use my 4th one?
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Batting in, the shortstop, David
First
Brody.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Here we go, boys.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limitation on how long they can play until they retire in the game.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he struck him out.
I've yet to
well.
retire
So
one of my any player I've created in this
here,
game.
and there are 2
Well,
away.
that's because the game
Didn't mess
comes out
around
every
much
year, and by the
in
time the
that
new one
at-bat.
comes out,
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like
You
a
know we're
pitcher
close to
that
retiring.
trusts and
They're
works
still
off
young.
his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go
Batting
grab
nuts.
some bench.
The pitcher,
Stepping in now,
Kyle
Hendricks. And
maybe if I like
Hendricks.
transferred my
Attempt to put the
players
ball in
over
play
to
for a
each
change
game,
here with the
they
first
would have
2
been
guys
retired
going
by
down on
now,
strikes
but
to start the
I
inning.
like to start over new every year.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cup. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham.
Leading off
After
for
he
the
took a look
Cubs,
at strike 3 in his
the
first
left
plate
fielder,
appearance.
Tommy
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first
Pham.
strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean
Like
that
that
up a
damn
little bit,
knuckleball
he could really roll
curved
into
in
the
on his
later innings
bat.
in this one.
Hey, nobody.
And a fastball.
Hey, Johnny.
swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll
Now
bring up
back,
Colton
second
Wong.
baseman,
Here
Colton
comes the first pitch.
Wong.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counter.
Really? Now he
And a
wants
big
me to-
reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Gotcha.
Oh,
The
they pulled the
change
string
up.
on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything.
Now
He's
back,
attacking
right
up,
fielder,
down, in and out in the strike
Mookie.
zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the time.
Come on, Blue.
Off of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Two and one now to Mookie.
Frozen with a high
The same
fastball
place
there.
that-
We'll see
that
if they
knuckle
try to
ball
climb the
was,
ladder
and
even
called it a
more
friggin'
on the
ball.
next pitch.
Popped him up.
Oh, didn't get a chance to throw the
Shading
change
to his
up.
right, makes the catch, and
He
that'll
popped it up.
retire the side. Can't start any better than this.
I was
Set
gonna
down the first
Throw the
12.
change up as
On
the
to
last
top
pitch
of
to
inning
strike
number
him out.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Now here's the pitch.
the center fielder, Ian.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs
right,
have been at
I'll
a
be
premium,
here.
and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants.
Did he get
keeping
him?
Guys off balance. The other a
I
flamethrower.
got him,
coming
shit.
right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the
Yeah, he
same thing, both
moved.
throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more
19
than one
feet.
way to get around through a lineup, and
Oh,
we've seen one
yeah.
guy with power and one guy.
I don't know,
with
man.
more
That's a close
skill and
call.
finesse.
Shit. Already got him.
The first
Anthony Rizzo
baseman, number
stands in now.
44,
As
Anthony.
the first pitch to him is swung on and
Rizzo.
missed for strike one.
Hey, we got one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the
Rizzo
hole.
swinging
0-2
on late
now.
and shit.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident,
yourself right
attacking
here.
the
Let's go
strike
right
zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
I don't know if he likes that call.
A look at our line score to this point.
Yeah, that one's
and I'm
above
almost
the
certainly
zone.
jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in
The
the hit
catcher,
column
number
through
40.
2 outs here in the 5th.
Wilson.
First pitch coming.
John
Here it is.
Reret.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes
Man,
the
that
play,
knuckleball
and
keep
that'll end the
curving
inning.
in on towards their
3 up,
freaking
3
bat.
down for the Cubs.
Maybe I need to
They're
lower
down
it.
2-0.
Throw it lower than I normally do.
Next for the Mets, Rich
Leading off
Bulldog.
with the Mets.
He's 0 for 1
The
thus
pitcher.
far.
Rick.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bulldog.
High and deep to right center. And the 6th inning opens with a
Man,
fly
that
out, 1
deep.
away.
Yeah, the hitting the center, the chance of that going off the wall or something is slim. Welcome back.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Leading
He'll
off
have the
for the
opportunity to
Cubs,
kick things off as
the
we
third
begin the
baseman,
home 6th.
Eduardo
And here's a called strike at the
Escobar.
knees. Don't
Go out,
think he
kid.
liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, I don't like it when they call a friggin' strike in the
He's
zone
really
a ball,
getting the better
but
of him now. It's
I have
strike
to
2.
suck it out.
Case in point
We're
right
recording
there,
that with a
Matty.
pitch
We're
outside the
seeing
zone,
a
strike
trend
batter
in
out,
north
strike
and
batter
south.
out
A
with a
lot of
pitch.
pitchers working that elevated
Strike batter out
fastball
without
and then
letting
breaking
him
stuff
make
off in the dirt.
contact.
We used to see
Go for that.
east-west, not the case anymore.
Because if you strike
Trying
him
to
out,
send
he's
him
not going to
packing
make
for the second
contact.
time. Still no
guess
balls
that
and 2
failed.
strikes.
Damn it.
Here
Friggin'
comes another
knuckleball.
0-2. And it's fouled away.
No
Another
200
0-2 home.
bonus points for me.
And he missed with
come on, Blue. That's right on the fucking corner.
One thing about him,
Strike better out with a fastball.
You can pretty much count on him.
Strike better out with an
every
all-speed
chance he
pitch.
gets.
I'm going for that one. Let's see. Let's get a change-up going here.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand.
He's out.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Put the changeup on the ground.
Striding in, David Bodie. First time
The
up,
batter, number
down looking.
13.
Ready to
Shortstop,
deliver. Here's the
David
first pitch. Starts him with a good rising
It's a
fastball.
burner.
For strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that
attention,
zone
please.
with strikes, and
Pitch
he's
hitting for
making
the
these
Cubs.
hitters swing the bat.
Number
Albert Almora
5.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Almora.
In there
Took
for
that
strike
pitcher
1.
out already.
0-1. Come on now.
Right side. To his left, McNeil. Throw on the board, takes care of him, and that ends the inning.
The shift
Cubs are down in
worked.
order. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He's
Leading off
hitless in his
for the
2
Cubs.
at-bats so far.
The
We're
left
moving
fielder.
right along into this one as we
Tommy.
hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to
There.
score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Hey, strike this guy out. Give me some.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the
Oh,
gap.
he hit the
Back
shit
goes
out of that
Ozuna.
one.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the
He
third
almost
game.
caught it.
And he is into
It
second
looked like
base
he
with a
almost
leadoff
caught it.
double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So
Down
the
back.
no-hit
And
Second
then
base.
we're not allowing a run or a
Go
hit.
stand.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start
Whoa.
thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Pham stands at second with no outs. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on
Clever.
strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out
The
is
batter.
an out, a strikeout
The
is
right fielder.
just as good as a regular
Mookie.
out. But we're seeing strikeouts
Betts.
at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Mookie Betts stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Pop the changeup. There you go. Pitched him the changeup and he popped it up.
France comes on now and makes the
Again.
catch in shallow center for round
Popped
number
up
2.
again for Mookie.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian
The
Happ,
center fielder,
runner in scoring
number 8.
position with Sugan.
Ian.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Let's go.
Coming to the plate now, Rich
The pitcher,
Bulldog.
number
He flew
44.
out in his last
Rich.
at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a
Bulldog.
base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Yep, I did it with the sac fly.
Have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo.
Leading off
Looked to
for
bounce
the
back
Cubs.
after
67.
striking out
The
his last
first
time
baseman.
up.
Yeah, and a borderline
Anthony
call, Matty. I don't know.
Return side in
I gotta
order,
feel like he's
return
got
side
to
in
rapport
order,
with
and
this
15
umpire,
pitches
this AB.
left.
See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in
Tied
total
him up with that
control out
slurve
there
ball
tonight.
inside.
Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting.
So one
catcher,
gone here in the Chicago
Wilson.
8th. And stepping up to hit
John
next, the
Contreras.
catcher, Wilson Contreras. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
He held back,
No runs,
yo.
just one hit. No errors so far
Got
for the
the
Cubbies.
eyes.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he's just rolling right
The
now. Even
fastball is-
dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
What the
I'll tell
fuck?
you right now, this guy
That's
has a
bullshit.
shutout
I haven't
line,
thrown
and it's been
15
all
pitches yet.
pitches. He's not messing
What the
around,
hell kind of
trying to
horse
pick
shit
his
is
corners.
that?
He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot.
batting,
Eduardo Escobar.
the third
Two
baseman,
away here in the 8th.
Eduardo.
And time's running out on him, Danny.
Escobar.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
He's battling.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Bryant in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Caught it.
3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. They're having budget cuts. That's crazy.
Leading off the inning, David Bodie.
Leading off
And they'll
for the
need him to
Cubs.
get something going here.
The shortstop.
If they do, I'm sure you'll find
David
something else.
Bodie.
Trump created a lot of jobs.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him
Damn, I
and
can't
tries to
believe he
bury
hit
him here
that.
on the 3rd pitch.
The 0-2 once more. The ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Healy will move
your
in.
Yeah, see, I'm sure you'll find
Try to get
something if
started
that
here with 1
happens.
gone in
number
the inning.
27, Ryan Healy.
Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The best knuckleball I've thrown all night.
Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. He's their last shot here with
The
2
left
away in the
fielder,
ninth
number
as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Yeah, I don't have Minecraft, but I'm pretty sure I can get it. It's online.
Popped him up.
Got room, you got room. I got it, I got it.
He's got it, and the Mets are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nothing the score tonight. New York have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Rich Bulldog pitches well enough to get the W.
That's one thing I wish that kept in the game is if the batter hits you, the pitcher hits you, you can charge the mound, but they got rid of that. The Mets have won the National League Championship Series and will be taking on the Yankees in the World Series. Oh, God. The Mets have been defeated in the 20th. What? I didn't even get to play in the World Series. What kind of horse shit is that? Man. He used to be in the show. He used to could do a lot of stuff when the show first started. When they first started making this. When 2K first started doing it before San Diego Studios took it over. They used to have all that stuff in there. See who retired. Carlos Espinoza, Reggie Padura. Damn, there's a lot of motherfuckers that retired. Shit. And my favorite baseball game of all time was the Bigs. That game was awesome. You could do a lot of shit in there. You could charge the mound. You could fight. And that was, well, wow, when that came out. That game came out like 2001 or something like that, 2002. The Bigs. View contract offer, no contract offer. Send through off season.
A conciliatory phone call.
Yeah, autocorrect sucks. Yeah, Biggs 2, yeah, those were my favorite baseball games, man, until they came out with the show.
The player is offered advice on contract matters.
Cha-ching. And I don't do all spring training. Spring training sucks. Begin filling. Let's see what I can change. Personality. Damn, I still have not unlocked. I'm good for now on all this. I think I got everyone that I want. Lone Wolf. Improves pitch accuracy when the bases are empty. Yeah. See, we got what I want to go with. Should I keep the snake skin? Go with something else. Go with the snake skin. Yeah, I like the mashup. It was cool. I listened to a bunch of them. And I watched some of the flight simulation game you had.
And a welcome to Citi Field,
And
New
now,
York's National League
your
ball. Rich Bulldog, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, buckle up your seatbelts, everyone, because you're getting a chance to watch one of the best pitchers in this era. How about a career ERA under 1? That's right, under 1.00. Think about that. For every 9 innings
Leading off
pitched,
tonight
this
for
guy gives up
Atlanta,
1 run or
the
less.
Cubs.
And if he
Didn't do so
continues
good
to
last
do that,
season.
he's going to set
Dang.
records and continue to win a boatload of games. It'll be interesting to see if he brings that repertoire into this one here
Got
today.
it, got it, got it.
He's there. One pitch, one out. And now here's the starting nine.
Hey,
for
good
the
night,
Atlanta
Aiden.
Braves.
I'll see you tomorrow.
What do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
In there, strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going
That
back
one
in the
got
right
away.
direction today.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
You got to get that change
now,
up better.
Ronald Acuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. News flash to the offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
I don't think anyone has really hit the slurve ball. They hit the knuckleball a lot, which I hate. I thought that would be like one of the most dominant pitch I have, but not. A chance to hit that damn knuckleball.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect.
And inning in 12 pitches or less without allowing a run. Retire side in order. Retire side in order in 15 pitches or less. I'm going to pick this again. This bitch better not fuck up this time. Because last time it canceled out early.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
It was nowhere close to 15 pitches before it said it failed.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Crone is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
I hope they didn't get rid of Justin Bour.
Today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress. A young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose.
One.
Or this one.
Crone is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Excuse me.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Johan Camargo.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
2 down.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Jordan Luplow. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jordan
A
Luplow.
little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Nobody out now.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Batting eighth.
First delivery to him on the way.
Dougherty.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Here we go, infield. Knock it down.
In there, strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Nobody.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into
Now
the
batting,
box now,
the
Saul
shortstop.
Pappas. As
Saul
he'll lift it up in the air, this is
Pappas.
back behind second. McNeil is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One hit. Into the box now,
Batting
Rich
ninth,
Bulldog,
the
and
pitcher,
there are runners at the corners
Rich
now.
Bulldog.
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
You're throwing that fastball.
Keep it going.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center.
Drop.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy,
Just
this
don't have
one
enough
looked like he
power,
was headed for
man.
extra base.
Or too much power. You can't use contact swing, then it won't leave the infield at all.
The center fielder, number 11. Ender.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Man, they call him that changeup a lot more now.
Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. No balls and 1 strike. The wind
I don't think I need that perk for accuracy, because I think I do pretty accurate. I think I get it to be pretty accurate by myself.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts
Strike,
on
batter
6
out,
outs?
strike,
He is
batter
messing
out,
around,
and
these
3
last 2 batters
pitches.
have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
Okay, go for it.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
I crushed the shit out of
Going
that
back on
knuckleball. Dumbass knuckleball they always hit for a fucking home run.
In now,
The
Javier
first baseman,
Vila.
number 9. Javier.
He swings and hits it foul
Vila.
off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head.
1-1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, no one down here.
The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Going down and got that ball in the dirt, boy.
And it's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Ozuna.
Settling in now, Jordan Luplow. He singled his last time up.
Jordan Luther.
Lifted
This
down the
catcher
line
is
and
fucking
left.
addicted to the
And
knuckle
this'll
ball
wind
for
up
some
a
reason.
foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
No balls and a strike to count. Bryant is over to take a look. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th
See, that's how I should pitch that knuckleball. Do not pitch that knuckleball high up in the zone. Because if you pitch it high up in the zone and miss, they crush it for home runs.
Now at the plate, Luis Guajara, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Luis
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Whoever the guy is that hit the home run, I'm about to
Swinging bunt out in
peg
front of
the
the plate.
shit out of him.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready now, Saul Pappas.
Now
He comes in 0 for 2
shortstop.
thus far.
Okay, he's not hitting. He's lucky.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later, over the wall.
Boy, it's not hard to hit fucking home runs in the Met Stadium, even though
the easiest
I
pitch in
can't
the
hit
world
one
to get
here.
underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
And there are 2 away now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the fact that this
chase
batter
that slurve
continues to be
ball.
aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2 down here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Chase,
So
too
only
bad he
one
gave
hit
up
in
the
the inning
damn
on this
home
solo.
run. And they pinch hit for me. What the what?
Jeff McNeil will be the next
Now
to
that's
take a
6th inning,
turn.
this
One
douchebag
for
gonna
2.
pull me out of the game because I gave up 2
Grounded
home
out
runs.
so far. The 3-1.
It's not that
Popped
bad.
him up. Camargo in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Yes, came back and won. Yes. Thought I was gonna take the L.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at
Gave up
bay,
3
and
hits.
as a result, he's our top player
Errors.
of the game.
Yeah, I
2
thought he
runs.
pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Definitely wasn't take that L because I gave up the 2 earned runs. So
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Final line score
Robert
for our ball
Gesellman
game
claims
tonight
the win out
for
of
the
pen, his
victorious
first.
New York Mets.
So
I
that's
didn't get the win.
No errors. They left 4
Who
runs.
played the pitch one inning and got
You've
the
been
win?
watching MLB The Show.
Time of the
For
ball
more,
game,
find us
2
on
hours
Twitter
and 47
@MLB
minutes.
But I gotta
Show.
know a decision, so I didn't lose.
Thank you for
So
joining
that's
us
a good
here
thing.
tonight.
Gave up 2 earned runs, 3 hits. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. H24, thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night. Oh, what did I do? I can't see nothing.